things start to get tasty. Pistols in hand for the Team Liquid members, and obviously not wanting to let this one go sooner rather than later as Banana becomes the aggression, the first point of control. Malco 14 HP, Hext also tagged as well, but that flash is flawless. Able to find at least the first, and Team Liquid certainly pressured inside the apartments. RBG, Inferno perhaps a bit of a surprise pick, but nothing really being a difference maker thus far.
With this man advantage going RBG's favor once again, they don't have to make any commitments right now, and I like to see that they're not doing so. They don't have to charge into this A bomb site. They can wait a few seconds, make sure that no more aggression comes through, and then commit to it. And as Naf spots out the three men, that's going to end it for this peak. The flash allows them to fall away, potentially peek, but that's not going to happen. Now it leaves it all down to Twists on this site to try and find himself some frags. The Deagle Master previously. Let's see if he can do it here. He gets himself the first. And the second! What the hell is that from Twist? A third kill comes through and he's spamming away for the fourth. This round has been completely turned on.
Not wanting to double down on this aggression and try and take the fight to Liquid first and foremost. This is where Banana becomes the pincer.
Oh my, the Mach 10 doing loads of damage there for Grim. Nothing for RBG to bring into this one. Of course, this was pretty much an eco from them, really not investing a whole lot into that round. So it is going to go Liquid's favor quite comfortably, but it was somewhat of an investment.
Very little to work with in this one either. Trying to double dip on the aggression, and it just doesn't work out for them. Team Liquid taking a tip out of the same book. Perhaps is Grim is going to slaughter them with this Mach 10. Maybe expecting more of a buy and misreading the economy, but that doesn't matter nonetheless. And as they recede down middle, it is going to be Grim initially taking the challenge. The M4 in hand, and they're going to cross right past him. Heavy damage dealt. Stewie next to receive the challenge. He's got that Galil in hand, and he is going to be found early. A 3 versus 3 retake as Team Liquid about to come through.
RBG have somehow managed to snatch away this bomb site, and as that C4 starts to go down, Elige can't punch in any damage through that smoke. But the retake is hot on its heels. They're so close here, and it's only the utility to keep them at bay. There's one Molotov left on Hext right now, and as soon as he deploys it, that might keep Team Liquid busy for a few more seconds, but this is where the retake starts to come through. And as the flash goes over, precious time being bought, precious damage being dealt as well onto Elige, and now they have to come through to re-grab this one. Naf with a nice Tech 9 headshot, Twists with another. Wiz, he hasn't got much time to hold up here. He just needs to find himself a couple more kills, and in getting the first, that might just secure things.
That is incredibly awkward. This is going to be incredibly close cut as well. I think Elite just has it. The clutch master for Liquid comes in once again.
Now in the 11th, wants to try and do the same. He's posted over towards Banana, hoping for some kind of aggression from Grim. Regardless of whether they get it, there's a real opportunity here for them to just push through, find this single man, and overwhelm this B bomb site. Team Liquid have gone for a bit of a gamble stack on A, and RBG seem to be reading it quite nicely.
Certainly. This B bomb site has been under contest a couple of times. Finally, Stewie 2K joining the back. And realistically, he has been playing that arch position. Not being the best pincer thus far here on Inferno, but certainly wants to be that second fiery star right here. Straight through the smoke, fully blind, is able to steal away Hex. Such an important frag to find is Grim playing around these smokes, being quite the sneaky ninja, only finding the first. And there's Stewie again. The smoke criminal robs away another one. Pony and Wiz now need to get the job done. A 2 versus 4 though. This pressure firmly applied in what already is a heated series. Wiz, right on top of these boxes, is going to steal away the first. Unable to receive the trade, as it's Stewie with the 3K instead. Pony eliminated. Team Liquid to take their 6th.
Nonetheless, Liquid are able to take the round quite comfortably. It forces RBG right down to another one of these ecos, and an opportunity for this CT side to take the 8th.
Yeah, I almost expect this pretty much definitely to be a 9-6, 10-5 half for Liquid. I can't imagine them letting more slip here. RBG, hats off to them to take such a successful start, but I really don't think 5's enough here. Looking for 6 or 7. We know that that Liquid T side is going to be brutal. Map like Inferno, it's incredibly open. It does come a couple of frags. Hex there to start off the initial engagements towards Banana, but the damage has already been dealt. Twists pumping in those final nails to this coffin. I think this round might be curtains. 8-5 might just be the inevitable scoreline. I find it hard to believe that RBG will get Even a bomb plant here against the double set play. Grim's been such a great member, and Naf behind that tree. Oh, I'm made to eat my words. Naf and Grim made to eat bullets. As we find another 2 versus 2 once again as Hex steals another one. What a sensational performance on the banana. That's a quad kill. Searching for the ace against Twists. We know he's good, but now he needs to get back into the B bomb site with only a little bit of utility up for grabs. And there's Pony to
go down. Liquid aren't falling into that trap just yet, but with 45 seconds on the clock, this is where RBG start to put their foot on the gas.
Time running low, and that is one of the final incendiary grenades in the reserve team Liquid. The other on Twist towards the say bomb site. Stewie gets caught back turned, surprisingly steals away a frag anyway, and then there's Grim to swing in for even more, and another headshot. This B bomb site has been porous for Liquid thus far this series, and now they need to try and retake it one more time. Pony's the first man to hold this aggression. Attention diverted by the AWP, but Liquid find both nonetheless. Wizard 1 versus 3, and I don't expect this one to happen once again. AK headshot, there's a second, and Wiz so close to finding this one, just misses a spray on the third. Naf's able to defuse. Liquid come out of this first half 1 round up. I was expecting so much more here from the favorites. Doesn't come in, balls will come out into practice. Hex is one of the few players in this North American scene we see using the M4A1S. It's not so used at the pro level. Let's see if he can find some headshots with it.
Well, rifles all round. Actually a pretty matched buy as well. You see a couple of Galils still here for Team Liquid. We see the FAMAS in the hands of Gamanchu. The difference maker is that Team Liquid have got loads of cash in the bank to back it up, even if they can't convert this one. They've got the momentum behind them. They've got the utility on every man as well. And as they're stacked up outside this A site, the smoke's rain in. Grim wants to try and take this initial fight, but gets caught with a Molotov in his hand. Hex is able to find that opener. And Wiz with another, even a third as well. This has been completely shut down.
Team Liquid still with a chance. That pit control salvage from Twists puts Wiz in a tricky, sticky situation looking for this frag, and it's a USPS to mop him up. A minute left for Liquid. Time isn't the pressure, so that bomb can come through. HP for Naf is a real problem maker. Can play the head glitch angles on this site, but definitely needs to dodge the Molotovs. And that firefight from Pony. The double kill to take. Don't pan out successfully this time. It's an even Stevens trade advantage. Literally 1 HP between these two teams. Minute 20. Team Liquid prioritizing the B bomb site. Now deciding to backtrack after throwing that initial utility through. Not going to force the rotate of Wildco. But with 70 seconds still to play with, expect this A bomb site to be on the cards.
Yeah, I think they were really hoping for Wildco to rotate there, but it did quite the opposite. Instead, the actual rotations are coming through from this B bomb site, and as the smoke starts to rain on A, this might be the play all along. They're actually backtracking right round to Banana, and it's only going to be Gamanchu with an MP9 in hand, holding from CT to contest it. You see that Team Liquid are making no noise right now. They don't want RBG to know that they've wrapped back around towards B. And in doing so, they have this element of stealth that they're going to use and abuse as they execute this site.
Fantastic sleight of hand from Team Liquid. Leaves only Gamanchu waiting for this aggression and nobody to hold up this B bomb site. C4 should certainly go down here, and the MP9 poses zero resistance. Here comes the retake. I expect the 4 versus 3 could certainly pan out successfully, especially with a bomb dropped inside the mini pit. Gamanchu able to find the first, and Team Liquid cannot scramble back. Maybe keeping these AKs alive becomes the priority as the double set piece doesn't fall on deaf ears, and it's Pony another 2k to end this one as well. A 9th for RBG.
Probably take 10 as well here as they're just faced up against the Pistols.
This has been so much closer than we initially anticipated, digging our teeth into the business end of this matchup. Inferno might even go the distance at this point. RBG posting quite the successful CT side. Again, a standard defense, the 3-2 setup. Not much actual coverage on this B bomb site. Needless to say, that shouldn't be the final approach for Liquid. They've got 3 players in the bomb towards this A site. As the AK-47 chimes in, that cuts away one of the initial players, Elige, the best player for Liquid throughout this tournament.
With him gone, they have to try and get the work done with just 4 pistols in hand. They face up against 3 men with the rifles, and probably soon to be 4 as the rotation should come through. 50 seconds on this clock as Hex finds another, and Wiz is just able to quite comfortably dispatch of the long push. Walco has to come in for the support, but 4 players staying alive. Naf is able to get himself 1 back, even the second as well. That's a mental headshot for him to find, but still a 2 versus 1 situation. The bomb in no man's land as well. This is going to be a difficult one, but certainly doable.
Oh, it's constantly these deadly Desert Eagles for Team Liquid, as Naf maybe wants to prioritize the B-bomb site with an M4A1S, a weapon he's not always used to carrying in hand, as he executes towards the curly letter. The first man through would have been Pony, but certainly doesn't want to crutch into this one isolated. Instead, going to rejoin Hex here, who's been the better player for RBG here in this series. Nades over the top, but that's the utility already thrown, as they will just close in on this silenced M4 towards the back of this B-bomb site. Naf tucked inside of Dark, needs to light the spark. RBG, they walk both in, and that's the double headshot to close.
What the hell is that from Naf? He's found himself a 4 versus 1 with just a Deagle, no Kevlar, a round that Liquid have no opportunity in. He should have just been...
Big statement from Liquid once again as you get into those playoffs. You want to contend with all of these teams over in Group B incredibly decisively before you start facing off against the 100 Thieves, of course. Furia being maybe one of the best, if not the best, in North America right now. And closing this series off, giving yourself a bit of extra sleep to work with. That might be what's on the cards right now. Stewie pressuring into the banana. Might even just be forced forward by the Molotov right now. Waits for the flash, and he is able to receive that first kill.
Well, Pony able to trade this one back out, but a 4 versus 4. And look at this. RBG are really contesting this banana control. And if they fall here, this is game over. It's Walco and Pony to hold this one up. With that bomb over towards banana as well. This is where the rotations start to initiate. Not sure whether it's going to be over towards the B or A sites just yet, but as the bomb starts to make its way towards middle, I think it's going to be the latter. As they wrap around towards long, there's absolutely no control here for RBG. They just completely give this one up and give Liquid loads of legroom to work with.
40 seconds on the clock, that's plenty, and Wiz wants to shut it down for one final moment on this map. He does with a triple kill, converts for the quad with the AWP, as Pitt is held down on his lonesome, and Liquid challenge for match point once again.
Backs are against the wall. It comes down to the wire. He absolutely has to perform, and he lands himself 4 sensational AWP shots to do so. Now they've got the firepower advantage as well. They've got all the rifles to work with, the utility in hand as well. And Grim and Twist just down to these Deagles. And see if they can get the work done with them as they put 4 men early towards banana.
There seems to be the classic for Liquid. Isolating this curly letter, 2 on the defense, and Jimanchu waiting for the flashbang. This can work out perfectly, everybody blind, but Stewie collects regardless. Pony now challenged to the angle, which Liquid assertively wants to take. A couple of Deagles in hand, but it doesn't even matter. The B bomb site taken might be the end of this first map. A 5 versus 4 retake, despite Grim on low HP. I think he can shrug that one away and try and take this one over the top. The nade lands successfully, and still a flurry and a plethora of utility in hand to try and get back into the B bomb site. The smokes once again to isolate the double player on banana, but Naf pulls straight on in with the AWP, and this one should be held through the smokes. Look at this utility holding RBG back. This is never going to happen, not in a million years, Josh. The end of this series comes to nigh, and it's Team Liquid taking 16.